Hey everybody, this is Chad with That Social Media Blog. How are you doing today? Well, I tried this whole video out on YouTube already, and I had a really good rant going on, and come to find out, it did not record my audio. So I guess I gotta fix that somehow, someway. Right now, I am doing a little rant, doing a little blog. Well, rather it's a vlog, video blog. Just want to say good evening, everybody. This is Chad with That Social Media Blog. Not that one, but that one. I just want to say, while I was taking a walk today, I'm finally able to walk around without too many problems. I just had knee surgery, and I'm thinking about how social media has brought us together. And I actually made notes over here, and so I'm going to kind of stick to the notes because last little video I was kind of all over the place, so forgive me. But I want to start to talk about social media. There's tens of billions of blogs, which is an exaggeration, but there's quite a bit, and there's quite a bit of people that are social media marketers and gurus and professionals. And I have to say, I'm very appreciative of social media. It has gotten me in contact with many people I would not have normally. Got me into scenes and situations that has been very pleasant. Facebook has brought me, in contact with old friends from high school and seeing how they're doing, and I'm currently getting messages. Twitter has got me in contact with new friends and new places and new news, and Google Plus, I don't know what that has given me yet. And Path, which is one of my new favorite social media apps, has kept me gave me something a little closer than the other two have given me. And I am an avid user of social media, as many of you already know. I pretty much have every single social media thing that's out there, and I am to the point where that a particular person who would call themselves a professional of sorts, but I prefer the term I'm a social media enthusiast. I'm very enthusiastic over social media. I do not claim to be a guru, professional. I'll leave that up to those guys who label themselves as well. And I think it's funny that a lot of people have been adding me on, or following me on Twitter, and they claim to be, the greatest social media marketers, or they're gurus or professionals, and yet I say thank you for following me. I hope to bring some good content to you, and they don't answer back. That would equal fail in the social media marketing catalog. But I enjoy strategies, coming up with strategies for businesses and brands and bands and how to actually invoke emotion and create a relationship with your consumer or clients. And that is what we strive for as social media marketers. We try to create that relationship, that true, core of what we're all about as humans. And even though we've been given all these ways to communicate, we can text, we can SMS, we can send pictures and videos. We have Path, we have Foursquare, Twitter, Facebook, and even radio stations now like Spotify and stuff like that, where you can share an immense amount of information and share an immense amount of who you are too. But when it really gets down to it, is you can only count your true number of friends on either one or two hands. And that's what I'm really trying to bring back here, is that we, as social media marketers, and I could be wrong, but I think I'm pretty much right, is that we have kind of lost contact with who we are. We define ourselves through our networks, our engagement factor, our clout score. But what those things cannot measure is the relationship between you and your friends and family. That being said, they said that, you can only count your true friends on one hand. I would give us the benefit of two hands nowadays, just based on all the stuff that we have. Now, see, social media tries to create this relationship, this what we have as friends and family. But no matter how hard brands try, no matter what, companies try to get you to respond to them and warm up to them, it's a relationship, but it's a virtual one. And I'm following my notes again because, like I said, I'm getting off on tangents. I'm having a Gary Vaynerchuk moment. I almost just said Gainer, which was kind of funny. But, you know, companies and businesses try to make you feel like you're a part of something greater, and that they care about you as a person, and that is not inherently true. You know, there's a lot of love to be had for the people who actually care, but the true people who care about you are part of these right here. These fat little digits. I can count about 7 people that I truly care for in my life that mean more to me than any circle that I belong to, any list that I belong to, my cloud score, a Facebook like. I mean, I can get 150 likes and feel accomplished, but did that really bring something to me? No, it did not. When you're around your friends and family, there's no explaining the feeling that you get. A hug actually lasts longer than the average Twitter user's attention span. I mean, to reach out and have that connection, I mean, is something that we will never get in social media. We can strive for it, but what we really want is that interaction within the human interaction. There's a new thing. I mean, there's been studies done. It's called Facebook fatigue. We get bombarded by information on a regular basis. And if you are a social media marketer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the constant information that you see. You are a part of people's lives whether you like it or not. You are seeing the good and the bad and somewhat, well, pretty much the ugly on a regular basis. Twitter and Facebook and everybody likes to vent their frustrations out there. And guess what? That's emotionally draining for us. But when do we say stop? When do we bring it back a little bit and go, you know what? This is all virtual. Going down my notes. Sorry, I'm getting off, coming back on. You know, we are checking, you know, who tweets what, who comments on where, and what the latest article that somebody wrote is about. But you should not. You really shouldn't forget the people that mean the most to you, and really step away from your social media for a minute. I don't care if you have about 1,000 friends on your Facebook. Guess what? None of them are really your friends. Your friends are the ones who text you or call you and say, "Hey, how you doing? You know, how about we get together?" I don't really see too many people doing that on your social media unless they want something. It's more of a business transaction then. But they call you you're a friend though. Yes, I'm using quotation marks like this. You know, they just did a good friend of mine. Well, I see, I even said good friend. He's not really a good friend. He's somebody I know, more of an acquaintance, but I consider him more, you know, just, he's a more than an acquaintance, but kind of like an acquaintance. We've hung out a couple times, and I would say good friend because, well, that's just the terms people use. But, he walked away from social media, and he found the same thing that this guy that he's been over the news, who walked away 90 days. You know, no cell phone, no emails, no tweets, no nothing. Walked away. And what he found was his relationships were a lot closer with his friends and family and the people who mattered most. And the people who he thought cared about him, guess what? They really didn't care. So take that into consideration. I mean, if a brand or company or you were to drop off the social media atmosphere, the realm of social media, who is really going to care? The people who care about you the most, those people right here, these phalanges, the true friends. So and I invite everybody. I try to do it. I do it on weekends. You know, when I feel like so drained from the whole atmosphere of social media, I don't even have to be involved with personal stuff. It could even be just business related. You know, step away from your blog, your vlog. Yes, I'm doing one now. I understand this, like this one. Your Twitter account, and go meet up with your friends. Because you're going to remember those times 10 times more than the 100 likes that you got, the 1,000 people that follow you, the retweets, the circles. When it all comes down to it, it's the person interaction that we crave the most. And I think that's why we are so into social media right now. That's why Pinterest is so huge. It's like scrapbooking, but on a grander scale. You know, we like to show off our accomplishments and our failures and how we feel about things, and we want affirmation. And of course, we would like a business to care. That's what we want. We want to feel as if General Electric actually cares about me as a consumer, or PG&E, or Chevy. But guess what? whether I chose to comment or not, or hashtag whatever they chose me to, or whatever they had me do, go to like their Facebook fan page, I am just a person, a number, a view, a sharing. That's it. That's all I am. I'm an analytic. And a lot of social media marketers will probably chastise me for something like this, but you cannot say I'm wrong. That businesses don't treat us as just analytics. I'm not saying social media in itself cannot make you feel closer to individuals. It does, on a much grander scale. And I'm not saying for those, who are out there promoting and hustling and creating relationships with their customers and clients, that it's a bad thing. No, this is a great thing. Creating the illusion of caring is a great thing. When I post something and I get a response from a business, I feel like they're doing their job and they really care about me as an individual. But whether I tweeted that or not, I'm still just a person. What they're trying to do is follow whatever social media marketer told them to do, or whatever social media marketer runs their account. They're trying to make it seem like they care. And what I'm trying to say is you should really focus on the people who care, who actually mean the most to you. Because those are the people who are going to bring you up when you're down. Those are the people who, when you have a new article, a new post, a new business adventure, a new app, they're the ones who's going to support it and share it. Because for every one of these, every 10, you're going to be on one of their hands. And their other hand is going to have those other people. And that's how you create your network. And that's much how social networks work. You are part of this circle, which has these people, but those people are part of this circle, and you make that connection. But it's those true people that believe in you that will believe in what you have to offer. So, I'm saying just step away for a moment and realize what's truly important. And those are your friends and family. I'm sorry. For some people, they don't like their family. Okay, you have friends. Some people don't have friends, so you go to your family. Okay, fine. For those hermits out there, obviously this is not for you, because you like to be by yourself. But you do have a friend, whether it's imaginary or an animal. You have a friend, I'm sorry. But we've been given a great opportunity here to communicate with the masses and share interests with each other and pin things. And now Gentleman comes out, so share on your Mint, or add to circles or add content and be relevant in this world. But what truly matters is what's here. And that's the true relationship of people. And that's something that social media will never give us, is the true interaction of people. It's all virtual. Perception is reality, and the perception of social media is giving the consumer a voice in business. And, that's just not true. Where social media lacks is the true human contact. Thank you, and have a good night.